Have you ever experienced a sudden, abrupt breakup? Simply put, in your mind, your relationship with the other person was in a decent state, maybe a little plain, but still stable and under control. Then suddenly, they tell you they want to end the relationship. No explanation. No reason, just a cold, decisive announcement. Were you completely caught off guard? Did you freeze up instantly? In reality, there is no such thing as a truly sudden breakup. Every seemingly out-of-the-blue separation hides conflicts you just didn't notice. What might be the reasons behind someone breaking up with you abruptly? First, typical behavior of narcissistic personalities. Once they get bored and tired, they leave decisively and look for someone new. For narcissists, they want to hold absolute power and control in any relationship. They can only accept being liked, praised, and agreed with. They cannot stand criticism, rejection, or different opinions. In relationships, narcissists are good at manipulating others. When they like you, they pursue you, then control you, to take more benefits and value from you. When they no longer like you and feel tired of you, they leave without hesitation. What they're best at is disappearing without saying goodbye. They won't give you a decent breakup, let alone explain why. From the beginning to the end, they insist on being in charge and dominating the relationship. Second, avoidant personalities. Unlike narcissists, avoidant people are good at staying silent. Even if you have a huge conflict, you can't really argue with them. Avoidant people have a mental notebook where they keep score of your relationship. When you do something that upsets or hurts them, they deduct points. When you do something that makes them happy, they add points. Once your score is low or negative, and their affection and patience run out, that's when they leave. Once they decide to leave, they do it firmly, without hesitation, and give you no chance to persuade them to stay. On the surface, these people seem quiet and calm, but inside, they are more determined and unyielding than anyone else. Their usual method is emotional withdrawal and silent treatment. They are bad at communication and don't bother to try. They rarely show their emotions unless they can't take it anymore. Most of the time, they express their feelings directly through results and actions. Third, they never really liked you enough. From the start, they didn't want a long-term relationship with you, so it was only a matter of time before they left. Why did they choose you? Maybe you attracted them in a certain moment. Maybe your value and advantages were exactly what they needed at the time. Once they've used you and taken what they wanted, why would they stay? Most likely, they won't. To them, building real feelings with you was never the goal, only draining your value was. When you can no longer satisfy their needs, or when you bore them, that's when they leave. If someone never liked you from the beginning, how could they give you much tenderness or effort? What should you do after an abrupt breakup? The best strategy is never to beg, please, or throw away your self-respect to be stepped on. What you should do is ignore them, stay calm, and say nothing. When they say, let's break up, no matter if they block you or delete you, do nothing in response. Why? To make them unable to figure you out. Especially for narcissists, they love seeing you miserable. They want you to beg, to act desperate, to please them humbly. That's their favorite thing. If you stay quiet, don't beg, and show no reaction, they will most likely feel confused and curious about your state of mind. The best way to deal with such people is to treat them the way they treated you. Give back exactly what they gave you. Your dignity, your behavior, your mindset all should show your determination. They were the first to disrespect you and deny you basic decency. Why should you care about their pride? You don't need to insult them or say much at all. Silence and emotional distance are your best response. This failed relationship means nothing, and it doesn't prove you are a failure. It only means they weren't right for you. You should actually feel grateful. They drained you during the dating stage. If you had married them, their cold treatment and emotional abuse would have hurt and worn you down far more deeply. Would you even have the courage to end it then?